All right, good morning, everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekday or weekend whenever you're looking at listening to this recording. Okay, today I'm going to be covering something that's also not too basic. Today we'll be looking at resistance levels, and I think a couple of weeks back we covered support levels. Now we'll cover resistance levels. Okay. So, quick one. So when prices, when maybe someone buys a share or stock currency at a particular level, and then they buy and then it goes up and it goes up and it goes up quite high, and they think, oh my goodness, wow, it's very high over here. Maybe I'll sell off and book my profit. So maybe one person sells, another person sells, and people start thinking, oh my goodness, it's going down. I better take my profit. And you find more people selling, and then it goes all the way down, right? Then it gets to a level where it's pretty cheap, and people go, oh wow, it's still cheap. If the fundamentals are still the same, then they go, okay, you know what, I'm going to buy. So they start buying again, goes back to the previous level, and someone looks and says, you know what, the last time it got to this level, right, it came back down. So I don't think it can go much higher, and even if it does, it may not last that long. So you find some people become a bit nervous, some sell a bit, and probably goes back down a little bit, comes back up maybe slightly, gets to the same region, maybe goes a little bit higher, comes back down. So this sort of area where people have high tendencies to sell is called an area of resistance. Okay? Resistance. Okay? So if you are if you're long an instrument, if you've taken a long position, anytime you see levels of resistance, you might want to close part of that position or think of selling everything to book in your profits. Okay, so let's go over to my platform and see if I can show you guys some charts. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, now this is a chart of the euro. Let me take you to a daily chart. Okay, this is a daily chart of the euro, as we can see. Now, prices have trended downwards for quite some time. They've come back up to these regions, 3158, right? Trended back down, and it's come back up again around 31 level, and it's hovering around this area of resistance. So if it can break above, that would be great. If not, it will just hover around. Let's look at the weekly chart. The weekly chart, something interesting happened. The euro trended down for a while, came back up. When it got to this region around 496, as you can see, it came back all the way down, then came back up again, got to around 495, 496, came back down again. Now the euro is at 3.1. So this area is an area of resistance. Okay, people tend to sell off when it gets to this area, as you can see. So there you go. That's the basic coverage of what resistance is. Okay, guys, have a great day.